Well, an update now on an area contractor that I've gotten the bottom line on before. Since I uncovered Robert Decker's 20-year history of collecting homeowners' money without doing any of the work promised, I've heard from more of you who say that you, too, are one of his victims. But now, thanks to Liz Bishop and the Perp Patrol, Robert Decker is once again under arrest. Only this time, he's also accused of ripping off someone who just might be able to help protect others in the future.
My question is, why is he still out there?
He was still out there when I spoke with Malta homeowners Bill Thomas and Jim Day last fall. And now contractor Robert Decker, the man they said took thousands of dollars without doing work, is in trouble with the law again.
Late December, he was featured on Perp Patrol. Montgomery County Sheriff's Department had just dealt with him and had the new address for him in Fonda. Went to the house and they arrested him at the house.
That after he's now accused of doing the same thing to homeowners in Loudonville who answered to this ad in the Times-Union.
Rent-A-Husband was what it was titled as, also listed A+ rated construction, which is the company owned and operated by Robert Decker.
Now, I uncovered in November the long paper trail against Decker, who first was arrested by the state attorney general's office 20 years ago. He's been arrested multiple times, charged with repeated fraud and deceptive conduct, ordered by the state to never work as a contractor again, and was charged once more for violating that order, but still, he's looking for work. I've already asked the AG's office. Is there any sort of statewide registry, let's say, where someone can look up and see, okay, here's the name of a contractor who should not be practicing?
There's no real central registry. You know, it's not that easy to sort of maintain an actually good current database.
But now there may be some movement after I brought Decker's dealings to the attention of another state official.
He gave us an estimate, which is about half the estimate of any other contractor who talked to us. We said, this is fantastic.
Assemblyman Jim Tedisco, who also happens to be another of Decker's alleged victims.
But I think it's enough that we need something statewide that people can contact, take a look at, and if a person has been arrested, convicted, I think their name should be on a statewide registry.
And he says he's already working to introduce legislation to create just that. The state attorney general's office had told me in November that it would be too hard to maintain a database like this. Do you think that's a feasible argument?
No, I think the software is already in place. The Division of Criminal Justice can oversee it, of services can oversee that. They do it now with our sexual predators. It won't be foolproof, but I think it'll catch a lot of them and it'll save a lot of people from a lot of financial hardship.
And Assemblyman Tedisco says he is in the early stages of research right now for this legislation, while Colonie Police tell me that Decker has just posted bail this afternoon. He is now due in court next week. I will stay on it to get the bottom line.